So advances in agricultural marketing in India. My topic presentation of the topic is advances in agricultural marketing India. So my flow of presentation is introduction, types of produce, unique characteristic of agricultural marketing, marketing infrastructure, types of the market, modern terminal market and requirements, infrastructure and statistical institution support to market, present regulatory framework, phase 1, phase 2, reforms, national agricultural market, new norms, contract farming related to the reforms, and present scenario and problems. This is my flow of presentation is there. So first introduction. So rural market, I know it everyone. So now is a rural market. The people were exchanging goods with the surplus food grains even after the independence. Because before the independence, the food grains can be the increases day by day. Because the human population also can be increased based on the thing. The food grain can be surplus production, the goods and services even after the independence. And the progress of the field of the transport nowadays, it should be transportation also can be changes is there. The banking sector also can be changes is there in the rural areas, remote rural areas. Earlier no banking sector is there, transportation facility is not there. So nowadays it should be all the thing can be rural areas also can be the changing the scenarios. And this result is a creation of the organized the market from the rural produce. So organized market also, for example, take the more Reliance, big bazaars, more than 78% organized market can be nowadays in the rural area started. So earlier no rural area market was conducted. Nowadays the organized retail rural areas wherever the big more rural areas is there. So these areas also can be started the Reliance, big bazaar, more etc. So more than 8% total rural organized retailing sector is there, and more than 92% of the unorganized retailing sector is there. And based on these things, green revolution and white revolution brought to the end of the surplus rural people market in organized way and influencing the price of produce. The various activities involvement in taking the produce from the farm to the consumers, including the agriculture marketing. So nowadays it should be one of the important aspect in the hub comes, and even also the rural mandis, Raita mandis means the farmers directly can be selling to the consumers. Earlier, no activities there. So this is also one of the important is there in the rural areas, and marketing chain to set successfully in the produce, reach in the consumer and quantity. Nowadays, it should be everyone the also the awareness of the qualities, quantities, and in the rural areas, the people can be the good quality consume the food grains and all the fruits, vegetables, all the things. The nowadays it should be the successfully the consumer desires is there. And marketing of agriculture produce inputs also can be covered in the agriculture. So I know it everyone is a market. What is market? Is a market where buying and selling can meet to facilitate exchanging of or transaction of the goods and services. So this is also one of the important marketing means exchanging the buyer sell and sellers to can meet the facilitated is called in the market. So what is mean by the marketing? Marketing means a series of activities involvement in the moving the goods from the point of production to the up to point of consumption. So the series of activities involvement means it should be there are various after the production of the produce. So farmers can be selling up to consumption point. What are the activities can be involvement in it? For example, the processing, storage, transportation, grading, packing, assembling, distribution, all these things can be the activities can be involvement in it. From farm utility, time utility, place utility, process utility. All these utilities can be transaction in the series of activity involvement of the goods from the point of production to the point of consumption is called as the marketing. So agriculture marketing, the concept also this is one of the important is there. So agriculture marketing is a process that involvement the processing, grading, packaging, storage, assembling, transportation and distribution of different agricultural commodities across the countries. This is also one of the agriculture marketing is there. Now is started the modern marketing. So modern marketing means this is one of the important abilities to harness of the full capabilities of the business to provide the best experience for the customers and their by the driven growth. So based on the things marketing. So modern marketing means you should be the business. How much the best experience is there. Without any experience will not be nowadays. It should be the marketing activities involvement is there. So customer can be they can be driven growth based on the quality, quantities, and all these things can be taken the consideration. It's called as the modern marketing according to the Philip Kotler it suggested. So type of produce based on the according to the classification, the nature of levels of process is there based on the food product, the handicrafts items, the medium shelf life produce, the herbs and processing items, etc. The low shelf life products, for example, the fruits and vegetable is there, and classified primary, secondary, and tertiary levels of processing is there. The food grains, all the things, and based on the produce can be classified according to the nature of produce, horticulture, food grains, plantation crop, commercial crop, forest crop, agroforest, agro waste, fiber crops, handicrafts, etc. And the marketing of each type of will different from the other the planned. So one of the important is a unique characteristic of the agricultural produce, whatever the market is, density of the space requirement of the storage. Nowadays, it should be when is the product can be produced, the farmers, the storage is one of the main unique characteristic is there because the more than different product, different wastage is there. For example, the fruits and vegetable more than 25 to 30% up to 30% the wastage is there. So based on this is also one of the important the storage facilities, the food grains, fruits, vegetable, etc. The produce generally can be perishable in nature is there. So fruits and vegetable is a perishable nature, meat product, milk and milk products, etc. All these can be the perishable in nature is there. The producer similar kinds of the large varieties and grades according to the quality, quantities and grade classification is there, the storage. The cost of transportation and collection of the high due to the wide spread of the geographical area is there. So cost of transportation also can be nowadays it should be high is there based on the quality, quantity and quality, what type of produce is there and the geographical area, one area to another area, the prices can be fluctuation is there. The wastage generally with the processing of the or production very high is there. So already I told them when is the processing is there, so when is the production of the after the production, the processing all these aspects from the storage, transportation, loading, unloading, packaging, grading. So the cost is should be more is there. The rate of the produce are not governed by the market force that, but there are lot of other factors also is there. The quantity of production subject to the lot of risk factors is like suitable weather, good and timely can be rainfall, natural calamities, pest and diseases is there. So when is the farmers produce is there, whatever is there. So there are so many, sometimes the excess of rainfall will come and natural calamities will come, the pest and diseases should attack. These are the things can be nowadays the wastage of the food grains, fruits and vegetable, etc. The most important things in relationship between the good harvest and remunerative prices. Every bumper harvest, the result fall in the market. The farmers can be produce a good quality of produce, and when he's selling to the market, the prices should come down because all the farmers at a time the season, whenever the season is there, so the glut in the market accumulate based on the demand and supply, the prices can be fluctuation is there. This is also one of the important. Nowadays, you should farmers can be asking only the prices because the production is no problem is there. So prices when is the selling to the produce, the market is not proper prices is there. So this is arbitrary prices can be fixing the prices is there. And perishable product, sometimes the non-perishable product, the prices can be putting the fluctuation. There are so much fluctuation is there. So good prices is not there in the market. This is also one of the main problems, unique characteristics. And the presence, the large number of intermediates can be involvement is a unique with the future. When is the intermediates can be involved and the prices can be fall down in the market. The intervention of the government determination and then price frequent. These are the important unique characteristic of the produce. So unique characteristic of the agricultural marketing, what are the agricultural marketing? The surplus available in the market in such much lower than the international average due to the small land holding and being the family size. This is also one of the main drawback is there, the unique characters. When is the fragmentation of the land holding? So every family members should be changing so ultimately the land holding should be fragmented. Some farmers can be land be properly produced there. This is also one of the main unique characteristic is there. And directly sale of the consumer, the mostly vegetables sold by the these methods. So nowadays, so directly selling to the consumers. This is also one of the most important there, because the Raita Sante is a concept in the Karnataka can be started last few years back, but some of the market is not suitable is there, and some of the market vegetable not growing the area is there. So only the Bangalore is a successful is there. So morning 3:30 started the vegetable market, and 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, all these produce can be sold them, and the government can be price fixed them, not for the the farmers will not be fixed the prices, and your consumer is not, the middleman is not fixed the prices, and even also the consumer is not fixed. The government can be the average prices can be fixed the prices and directly can be selling to the consumers. This is also one of them nowadays the concept can, and selling the wholesale and the bulk is consumer visited village level. Sometimes it should be whatever the produce is there. So the village shandy market in the rural areas can be started there. So whatever the little quantities can be directly can be selling to the consumers. This is also one of the most important thing. One of the milk is there. Milk is also can be will not be selling the urban areas. So primary cooperative society is there in the rural areas. The primary cooperative can be collect the milk, and milk can be distributed to the milk union. So the based on the qualities, how much the percentage of the fat percentage there, the prices can be fixed in the rural area in the primary cooperative societies. And based on the milk percentage, how much the SNF fat percentage there, the prices can be fixed. This is also easily can be sold morning and evening. The milk can be directly can be selling to the primary cooperative nowadays. The sale of the nearest mandis and market yard. Sometimes the farmers excess of produce is there, so you should be selling to the nearest mandis and the market yard. Rest of this. The basic concept of the rural market and infrastructure, the communication facility between the market and rural areas. This is also one of the most important. Communication means the based on the sometimes you should be not properly asking to the language. Huh? Some people can be asking some other languages. The farmers will not be understood the language, and this is also one of the most important basic concept in the rural market. And the place of the interaction with the buyers, facilitate the drying and cleaning yards. You can produce whatever the farmers, sometimes the quality is not produced them, so sometimes it should be the cleaning yard. So nobody should provide the financial facility, and all these APMCs nowadays it should be started one of the cleaning yard, and they should be clean the produce, and they should be sell the, because the quality and quantity not properly is there. So sometimes the quality is a perishable product. Sometimes the food grains is not quality according to the grade standard is there. For example, hop comes. These hop comes you should be directly can purchasing of the produce is there. So sometimes the quality is not there. So cleaning. So yard can be provided from the NABARD, the financial facilities, and even also the APMCs also can be provided the cleaning yards and store and facilities grading and packaging of the produce. So because if you can be prices, so all the farmers you should be uniform prices according to the quality. Sometimes you should be arbitrary prices can be the middleman and commission agent can be fixing the prices is there. So you should be the farmers whatever the quality is there, according to the quality the prices should be the good prices should be available. This is also one of the important thing. Uh, and terms and short terms and storage facilities. At least when is the glut in the market is there. So sometimes you should be now Karnataka up to 90 days. So no charges is storage. APMC can be stored the godowns, APMC godown. No charges rate of the whatever the cost is there will not be produced then. And if you want to need requirement of the money, so without any interest, the free of cost 2 lakhs rupees will provided to the and APMC will without any the charges up to 90 days, 3 months can be stored. After the 3 month, the storage minimum charges can be provided. So this is also one of the facilities can be the when is the glut in the market, when is the produce whatever excess of produce is there. Some farmers can be stored because nowadays also can be started the rural godowns in the rural areas. The NABARD will provide the financial facilities wherever the space requirement is there in the rural areas. So the NABARD will be the 50%, 60% the subsidy is there. If you can be 5 lakhs rupees can be drawn, so more than 2.5 lakhs rupees is subsidy is there, more than 50%. So the farmers can be nowadays you started the rural godown also there. The most of them more than 30 to 40% is the areas can be rural godowns in Karnataka will started. This is also one of the short term and storage facilities provided. Then modern weighing machine. Earlier only for the stone is there. Now is the electronic machine and online transaction of the business is there. So earlier only for the stone is there. The iron stone and sometimes the cheating to the farmers. The prices is not properly weighed themselves. This is also one of the drawback can be facing. Now it should be the mechanization. So this is also weighing machine can be developed. Almost all the 100% all the market, the APMCs, whatever rural areas is there, even mandis there. So this is weighing machine, electronic weighing machine provided. And market information system and other telecom facilities also can be provided. So based on this market information system means you should, when is the farmers will produce and selling to the market. So one day you should stay in the APMCs. So you should be the staying facilities you should provide, the drinking water facilities you provide them, even banking facilities, the storage of the commodities facilities you should be. All these things can be nowadays you should started in the rural areas and other and telecommunication facilities also. When is the contact to the people, so it should easily can be contact from the communication to the people. And above facilities may not be available and at one places. Sometimes you should be there. And the marketing infrastructure, so nowadays it should be information traditional, the information is there. So information structure including the local mandis, attas, melas, etc. And traditional structure also can be produced, some produce whatever is there in the country. Formal and institutional infrastructure has not developed. Regulated market yards developed and maintaining by the APMC's various states, and regulated market yards in the generally provide to the all requirement facility depending upon the size of the market. Sometimes the primary market is there, sometimes the tertiary market is there, sometimes the APMC district level market is there. So you should be provide all these requirement facilities depending upon the size of the quality produce, whatever is there. Indirectly can be market infrastructure contribution to the sizable like cold storage and rural godowns. This is also, as I told them already, nowadays perishable commodities, when is the produce fruits and vegetable season in the market, the prices should be glut in the market. So sometimes you should government of India or government of whatever the state government, you should be provided the cold storage facilities. You should minimum few months can be stored them, because the fruits can be throughout the year, requirement is there. So the consumption of the fruits, whatever apple is there, grape is there, sapota is there, all these fruits, whatever pineapple is there, etc. So all these things can be throughout the year, you should be requirement is there. So consumer can be eating. So you should be stored the cold storage and distribution depending upon the requirement, and it should be sold them. So this is also one of the rural godowns. Already I told them, so this is concept. The rural godown can be established from the NABARD. More than subsidies, 50 to 60% subsidies will be provided, and rural godown can be built. So wastage can be reduced. The losses, whatever the losses is there, so this is a reduced. This is also one of the market infrastructure. The food grains production day by day should be year to year, so the increasing is there. Now at present, so after the independent, only for the 51 million tons food grains is there. And now is based on the population, it should be increases. So based on the population, automatically the food grains also can be increased. 29.6 million tons is the requirement 22-23. And the productivity of food grains also can kg per hectares. This also can be increases day by year to years. So now is 22,809 kg per hectare the food grains is productivity, the yield. And area of total horticulture crops in India. So 28.12 million hectares the area is there. So every year it should gradually can be increases. So when is 2012 and 13 24 is there. So now is 28.12 million hectares of area is 22-23. And production of the total horticulture crops also can be the increasing. So this is also increasing trend is there. Now is presently 352 million tons of the horticulture, all these horticulture, not only one the fruit crops, all the horticulture crops, whatever the crop is there. So this is the production of the share of horticulture crops is 20 to 23. So maximum share is should be vegetable is there, more than 60.76 percentage is there, and next from the fruits is 29.7% is there, and other just nominally very less. The aromatic plant, flowers and plantation crops and spices crops, this is very less is there. The trend of food grains and horticulture production. So you can see them as the both trend. So 2022-23. So this is one of the food grains 330 roughly, and production is should be taken the horticulture crop 352 is there million tons. The milk production in India nowadays it should be the stand first is there in the world in India. The milk production, so maximum can be milk production is there maximum in the rural areas, and it should be distributed to the primary cooperative societies and primary cooperative society in the union. For example, Amul is one of the milk union is there. So the maximum can be the process and it should be exported from the different countries. So now is 230 million tons the milk production is there. So earlier only for 120, 12, 13 is there. So year to year the increasing the milk production is there. In the maximum, the stand first is there in India milk production, in the country wise. Consumption, because when is the milk production can be increases. So productivity, the consumption of availability of milk also can be increases. So initially 2012-13, 289 is there grams per day per person. Now is 2022-23, 459 is there the grams per day per person. The percentage of losses estimated the major produce in India. So already I told them. So maximum fruits and vegetable more than 22 to 22 percentage is there, and rest is other crops can be oilseed is 8 to 12% is there, fisheries inland fish 6 to 8 is there, pulses 6 to 8% is cereals 5 to 7% is there, poultry 3 to 5% is there, fisheries marine 2 to 3% is meat 1 to 2% is there, milk is very less, the percentage is very less is there 0.8% is there. And export of detailed livestock and products from India. So major is a buffalo meat is can be exported 79.52% is there, and other product can be sheep, goat, and very less quantity is there. This is also, and dairy product is 15.3% is there. And export of detailed dairy products from India. So major contribution is the skim milk powder, more than 42% is there. 23 processed cheese is there 23%, and even also the cheese and fragmented the product 12% is, and rest of these other product can be butters and other dairy product can be there. The share of various segment in the food processing industries. So major can be processing industry, food grains is there 43% is there, and rest is 30% the processed fruit is there, and dairy product 15 is there, and meat and poultry and marine is very 2% is there, and fruits and vegetable can be the exported only for the less than 1% is there. So types of already told them primary market, tertiary market, and terminal market is there. So primary market means it should be local areas in the village level itself a transaction of the business is a primary market. Secondary market means it should be selling to the town or urban areas is there. Whatever the produce can be stored and facilitate to the exchanging of the commodities. Terminal market means it should be token big cities, the capital cities wherever is there. So these are the three types of the market can be identified there. And based on the things, the market are well equipped and with the facility to cold storage chain facilities, go down transportation and platforms, grading and packing facilities, etc. It should be provided to the all these markets. And terminal market have been provided with the electronic display board. So earlier no electronic display board is there. So nowadays you should be after the weighing machine and how much the quantity can be produced. Farmers see the quantity. You should be every day you should be display the notice board, and farmers can be identify themselves, because sometimes the farmers can be put in the produce. Sometimes the tractors open and sometimes the drugs, and you should be putting the different gunny bags. You should, so total quantity how much is there, I don't know exactly. So that's why the gun is a electronic media, and it should be a viewing machine, and it should be displayed to the notice for individual farmers. Nowadays the technology can be developed. This is also one of the, and prices, how much the prices is there, and e-market, Egmark net. This is also one of the identify them, so the throughout the India different market, the prices how much can be there, and based on the Egmark net or any website you should be identify and see them the prices, which market how much the prices is there, or Coimbatore market or some other Salem market or Eroda market, which market is the prices how much is there, and you can verify them, and you should be selling the your produce. This is one of the important steps can be taken the consideration. So traditional market, you should be earlier. This is a system is there. So what type of produce? Just old system. Traditionally, market transaction of the business can be done. Now we changing the system. This is a modern market, and the modern terminal market and requirement. The modern terminal markets cover the mainly the perishable commodities, especially in the perishable commodities should be without any, because if you can store the 1 or 2 days open field, the quality can be affected. So you should use storage the commodities from the cold storage facilities, all the things, and according to the quality, quantity, and packaging, transportation, all these facilities in the domestic consumption, and exported from the according to the quality wise, and exported from the destination countries. This is also one of the modern terminal market can be identified, and based on the quality, the prices can be the fixed terms. This is also one of the modern terminal market and requirement. The infrastructure statistics, the cold storage day by day. Earlier, no cold storage facility is there. Now it should be almost all, because the perishable commodity more than 20 to 30% of the product can be losses is there. So that's why the almost all the states can be government of Karnataka or state, all India levels. The cold storage facilities can be provided from the different states, and based on the approximately 7,150 requirement of the cold storage, regulated market can be started, and requirement is 42,000 quantities rule attached there, and based on the number of wholesale market can be approximately 6,500 is there. Physical storage capacity 48 million tons is there, and total number of cold storage approximately 5,400 to 2,40,000 is their storage capacity. And based on this storage, the potato only is one of the important is there, and capital of rural godown construction and the government of India, the subsidies more than 256 lakh tons the subsidy provided to the different scheme, and government can store the commodities long run facilities. This is also one of the important is, and storage capacity can be satisfied levels, because based on the standard according to the quality, according to the requirement of the which chemical can be sprayed them in the godown from the rural godowns, and farmers can be do the quality without any losses of the produce. These are the things can be taken the infrastructure statistics, the modern market yards. Earlier system you can weighing to the only for the stone is there iron stone. Now we should be changing the structure scientific storage. This is one of the important crisscrossing the bag. Relax together can be stored in the godown. Earlier, you should be, when is a farmers in the rural areas in the godown, not there. So you should be store the commodities, and within 1 month the quality should be deterioration, and attack the insect, the storage insect, and how much the quantity losses will not be identified. When is the store the scientific storage go down, the state warehousing or central warehousing go down, the commodities can be immediately the expert person is there, and immediately can be identify them, and how much the insect can be attack them. If more than 2 insect is there, which chemical can be spray them. This is one of the aluminum phosphate is the liquid, and more than 40% and 60 bottom and 60% top portion can put them, and cover in the plinth in the godown, and within 2 days all the insect inside in the godown, so insect should be died. This is also one of the scientific storage can be done from the central warehousing, state warehousing can be doing the work of the produce. And cold storage also can be, the chamber can be provided from the different commodities and maintain the chamber from the scientifically and based on the temperature how much is there from perishable commodities, the fruits, vegetable, even also the food grains. Some the grains also pulses can be stored them, even also the tamarind, even also some powder, chili powders. Likewise, the different commodity, different maintain the temperature and it should be stored the long range without any effect the qualities. This is also one of the important is. And there are so many institutions is there. The Food Corporation of India, Cotton Corporation of India, Jute Corporation of India, National Dairy Development Board. These are the agencies can be taken the consideration and good quality can be maintained the store commodity boards like coffee board, kite board, spices board, etc. And corporation of the owned by the state or central government can be market or process the product like market. And marketing boards also can be established, the state government can be NAFED and marketing federation, and this also can be provided them. There's special marketing processing societies, tribal cooperative marketing so federation, national horticulture board, national medicine plantation board, etc. And sorry, this is a feature. The present regulatory framework, the Agriculture Produce Grading and Marking Act 1937. Based on this act was the without any effect the quality of product, the grading, sampling, testing, packaging, sealing, etc. Agriculture produce, the Agriculture Produce Grading and Marking Act, the implementation of the support supervised the Directorate of Marketing Inspection (EGMARC) according to the quality, according to the standard. EGMARC means Agriculture Produce Grading and Marking Act 1937 started according to the act and it should be stored the commodities and exported from the export markets. And Prevention of Food Adulteration Act was started 1954 and based on the things Essential Commodities Act 1955, Order 1955. These are the act was implemented based on the only for the quality maintaining them during the processing, storage, transportation, and all the things can be processing of the vegetables, fruits, etc. Whatever is there. The cold storage act 64. This act was issued under the Section 3 Essential Commodities Act. It covered conserving the quality of the perishable during the storage. So quality means you should be the what type of product is there according to the quality should be stored them. So based on the quality means it is a perishable product and it is a one of the important aspect according to quality standard of product can be directorate of marketing inspection and label can be put them based on the quality can be exported from the different countries. So agriculture marketing, why reforms requirement is there? So making the agriculture very profitable venture. Always it should be wherever the product is there, agriculture commodity should be some product can be profitable venture is there, and reduce the number of middlemen from the market chain, removing the restriction and interact movement of the produce, diversification of the cropping patterns and high returns, because sometimes the farmers when is growing the only one crop continuously. So when is the diversification of crop is the automatically high yielding varieties nowadays you should grow, then suddenly income should be increases. Linking cropping decision and market demand. So based on the market, which commodity demand is there and which commodity can grow them. The farmers can be do them. This is also one of the important is. Nowadays, the minimum support prices, the government of India announced there are two seasons, Rabi crop and Kharif crop. So Rabi crop and Kharif crop, which crop we should grow them, and based on the and prices can be before the showing the prices can be announced in government of India, and based on the thing, this crop can be grow them. So it will not be arbitrarily growing the crop automatically glut in the market. Only all the farmers 90% can be produce only one crop and selling the price which come down, fall down in there, and glut in the market. These are the things happen in the linking of the crop and promoting of the direct sale. If you can good quality the product is there directly can be selling to the consumers also, even also the exported. Nowadays farmers produce organization can be started, and these farmers produce organization group together association ultimately 2 times or 3 times increasing the prices is there. And nowadays the farmers awareness is more is there compared to earlier what type of is there. Nowadays the farmers awareness is more will come, because if which market is prices is more is there, which market is a high price selling to the produce is there, and together, and automatically the prices should be increased three times the increases. If you can be same produce can be selling the domestic market, the prices should come down. This is also one of the important is there. And the legal framework contact farming this is also nowadays started the contact farming and regulation the future trading payments in different forms in the different part of the country and creation of the fair market benefit largely organized unorganized farming community is there. So automatically all these farmer is unorganized the farming community is there. But nowadays it should be this is one of the important is there. The farmers now is Punjab and Haryana, these farmers and UP farmers now is strike. Already more than 10 days is over. The MSP prices will not be and according to the quality, according to the price is not there. So this is the farmers also can be strike. These are the things is there. The phase one reforms. So alternative, the model, the marketing developed and the model APMC Act was the circulated. Essential Commodities Act was amendment and remove the some of the items. Earlier, what type of is there can be removed, and now at present, what type of reform you should be requirement is there changing the model. And integrated law related food items was made, and Act was passed. Rules under the law are to be notified. Law of negotiable warehouse receipt system passed by the parliamentary. The future trading the permitted in the respect of the some commodities. The phase two reforms. The scheme can be launched in the promoting the scientifically storage. Already I told them sir, the phase two rural godowns almost all the more than 30 to 40% of the farmers can be started the rural godowns. In Karnataka, I see them almost all the 2 to 3 villages, one rural godown can be established nowadays. Earlier is no godown is there. So farmers can be losses is more than 30%, 40% loses the perishable commodity, grains, all the things. This is also now is changing the system. The central extent improvement of the marketing sectors linked reform state government also. Development of cold chain. Nowadays it should be the cold chain facilities also can be provided to the different cargo movement when is the exporting of the commodities. The coastal facilities also can be developed, and market information system like egg mark net was developed to provide the market information and the farmers so has to take the cropping decision. This is also one of the based on the prices and based on the cropping decision according to the crop, which crop is the prices, how much is there, which crop is based on the thing it should be some now is a high yielding cropping to the and the income should be generated. This is also one of the important is the recent problems. What are the reforms? Various implementation of the marketing is there. Establishing private cooperative market, the farmers and consumer market is there. Marketing allocation also is there. Protection of the interest in the farmers through the various contract farmings. Nowadays it should be earlier no contract farming. Nowadays you started all the crops you should be contract farming is there because the prices is the fixed prices is there. Will not be arbitrating the prices before the sowing the crop. You should be fix the prices and it should be remunerative prices you can be there. This is also one of the important is there. The single point of view and payment of the market and single point of the registration and functionaries to be ensured. And this is also PPP. This is also can be started now is online trading, electronic support and exchanging of the commodities, encouragement of professional movement in the APMCs, and promotion of the grading and standardization. So grading and standardization according to the quality and quantity based on the things, the different qualities, and grade standard according to the different crop wise grade and quality just is there because earlier it should be without any quality awareness is not there. So now it should be everyone it should be the consumer can be producer and the purchasing of the product. So it should be quality grades according to the grade good quality of the produce can be purchased and EGMARC main objectives establishing national wide information network for the spread, collection and dissemination of the market information for its efficient utilization, ensuring the flow of regular and reliable data of the producers, traders, consumers, and drive the maximum benefit of the sales and purchase. The increasing efficiency of marketing, affecting and improvement of the existing the market information system And next is a development of program infrastructural facilities, constitution, composition, market committee, and income. The expenditure of the activities can be APMCs, State Marketing Board, and directors. The network cover of the more than 300 nodes of them and more than 300 commodities and 10 languages can be identified them. The cooperative societies are agriculture marketing. So cooperative societies plays a vital role in the marketing of produce. So primary agriculture cooperative societies, for example, take the Amul. Amul is one of the important is there, and directly can be collect the milk from the rural areas, and these milk can be disseminated and sell in the milk unions. The similar type of the system can be involved in the different part of the India. The Safal also can be nowadays you should be directly can be purchasing of the producer. So earlier is not there. Now it should be the Safal market also can be established, and these market can be according to the quality and different destination of prices how much is there, and you should be purchased and according to the quality can be, and the farmers prices. This is also one of the supple market can be there and remote in the hilly areas. The self help groups nowadays can be self help group can be started the rural market. So many product can be the government of India and government state government can be self help group can be provided to the rural areas, and these rural area people can be human it should be developed the product and homemade and it should be distributed to the urban areas. This is also one of the important step can be taken the consideration, and grouping can be collected produced from the various the small holders, and can do the primary processing, link, grading, cleaning, and packaging. Nowadays, it should be started the cleaning, whatever the product is there. So, based on the earlier, it should be farmers directly can be whatever and tomorrow can be sell them. So nowadays, it should be awareness is there. So the APMCs and extension activities can be done, and the APMC, the people can be awareness. It should be provided to the farmers. So farmers can be, it should be according to the grade quality, and produce can be based on this standard and selling to the with one of the certificate will provided them, and this certificate bring them and based on the prices can be the fixed them according to the which grade is there. These are the important cooperative societies there, and role of cooperative sectors during the reforms periods. Agricultural market was output purview and corporate sectors and public companies. The entire the trade was carried out either by the traders or public sectors. The companies, the corporate sector entered into the business after the market was open, not only the purchase but also the retailer sales. The agro processing industry also can be started. The procurement directly from the farmers and also integrated for the production of the specific varieties. And what are the benefit is there? The farmers were able to sell the produce, predetermine the prices and pricing the methodology. The Safal play is a pay mandis and maintain the transportation cost and all the things. The weighing being doing through the electronic machine. The middleman's commission agent have the consumer also getting the food and low prices. The nowadays it should be one of the direct marketing. Direct marketing is the whatever the farmers can directly can be selling to the consumers. The fruits and vegetables morning the seat, and it should be the government can be fix the prices directly can be fresh vegetable can be purchased from the consumers and very low prices, and this is also one of the important is there the benefit. Adulteration link like colors and avoiding. So color nowadays almost all the 90% of the especially in the spice items the adulteration is more. For example, the chili, so low quality chilies and add the chemicals and color, and bad chili is there, then selling to the consumer. Only color. For example, the two dal is there. Waste two dal, and you should be add the little quantity some turmeric powders, and it should be and good quality the dal is there concealing. These are the things nowadays. 90% of the product can be experienced. For example, take the dalchini. In Karnataka, I see them. Dalchini, some other tree dalchini should bring them and add some chemicals, and this chemical can be put in the skin within the fraction it should be burning. This type of chemical can be adding coloring nowadays. So the food also, when is the preparation of the food also in the hotel and restaurant, the adulteration should have some chemical can be added without any eat the food, and these are the things nowadays it should be the coloring can be added. the farmers get the cash immediately. Earlier is the farmers will not be immediately cash. Only for the white slips, mandis issued white slip can be provided because already are providing the advance loan, and all these can be removed them from the advance loan, the interest and all the things without any money will be provided. This system can be happen earlier. So this is now it changes. The farmers diversified into the high value crops. So day to day, nowadays it should be old system, old technology, old varieties. Will not be grow them. Nowadays it should be high yielding varieties. The technology when it changes, so based on the technology, it should be high yielding varieties can be fruits and vegetables. All these can be buying. The wastage of produce due to the availability of the cold chain in the reduce. So earlier so much wastage, 20 to 30% the wastage is there. Now when you started the cold storage facilities in the throughout the country, and all the market cold storage you should be reducing the wastage of reducing. The traders are also offering the incentive to farmers and have the share in the market. Due to the non due to the on-farm purchase, the farmers can save their time and can be gain fully in their activities. Due to on-farm purchase, the primary level itself nowadays it started. The primary levels can be the purchasing of the produce and without any risk you should be taken. Sometimes you should be primary level when it's selling. Remunerative prices will not become because whatever the prices is told them, these prices you should told them, because some farmers you should be selling the APMCs, the remunerative prices will come. There are so many middlemen. You should fix the prices and remunerative prices will come. Some nowadays you should be rural areas you can be selling the produce. Sometimes the weighing is not properly there. Sometimes you should be the prices is not properly there. So unknown farmers is there. So how much the prices is there nowadays? You started the market buying website and you can see them every day when is selling the produce. You should see the produce and you should be see the prices, how much the prices is there, awareness should be started nowadays. This is and based on it also can be result indirect saving to nation from the fuel and other produce generally collected from the collection of the centers. So unnecessary transportation, when is the unnecessary fuel, all the thing can be and the national saving you should be wastage it. So you can selling the itself. For example, I told the village, the supply market directly can be purchased and different uh, layout, different shop can be started in the urban areas, and you should be different places and selling the directly fresh fruits and vegetable can be selling to the consumers. Safal, this also can be directly can be purchased, no middleman is there. So Safal, one of the agencies can be directly can purchase. And based on the limitation, some limitation is only selected as the quality produce and purchased, whereas very things can be sold and traditionally mandis and different the prices. Sub supermarket, mega stores and food processing companies interested also nowadays started varieties of their choice with many and may not be locally adapted. The farmers are suffering the huge losses on this account. This is also one of the main diversification of the fruits, vegetable, food grains. All the things can be directly can be purchased from the supermarket, hypermarket, likewise. And a large number of the person can be engaged in the trade will be slowly became a unplanned. So when is a large number, when involvement is the traders, automatically the price is fall down. The people can feel that the corporate sector may act as a monopoly the grip on the agriculture produce market. So this is monopoly means you should be only one the produce and directly can be selling to the consumers. This is also one of the bill. And local traders, the middleman generally can be termed the cheat. Sometimes you should be can based on the poor farmers already I told them poor farmers when they need money and organized sectors and he is not able to deliver it due to his limitation. Now with introduce reforms, the farmers having choice of the self produce and least in the some part of the rural India's. Based on the things the between the traders and corporate buyers, cooperative marketing society will be benefited and farmers and consumers. Some direct market is there, so direct market can be already told them. So direct marketing can be increasing the whatever the produce is there and selling to the middleman. No middleman can be there, so directly can be selling to the consumers. Some of the state already encourage a direct marketing system can be mandis, kisan mandis, and towards the cities where farmers sell the produce directly to the consumers. Uh, the places like Delhi, Delhi Hattas have been created. Non the farms rural produce. Similarly, can be organized marketplace can be created for farm produce. Direct market can be farms will not be only benefit farmers and consumers will attempt money, but it empowers them in many ways. The farmer will learn in the various aspects of market in day-to-day experience, will be able to link and production of the market. Availability of this channel will create the beneficial the condition in other market is the channel beginning of the powers and farmers will be increases. Now we started the National Agricultural Marketing e-norms. E-norm started the almost all the market, and this is one of the important network. The existing what type of middleman is there, mandis, and create it uniform to the national levels. The e-norm, whatever the APMC's information, various services, and including the commodity arrivals and prices, buy and selling the trade, the offers, provision of the responding the trade offers among these services provided, and the materials flow agriculture produce continuously happen through the mandis, online marketing and reduce the transaction of cost and information systematically. So this is e-norm can be started, and in Armenia, the platform the translating the sale of the transaction and price discovery initially can be regulated market. So already I told them these are the quality quantity can be analyzed based on the testing and infrastructure development, and it should be more than 25 commodities can be identify them, and based on the e-norms main benefits, the benefit is the trading e-norms least below the trading is the real time and prices discovery is there, better information for producers, reduce the transportation cost for the buyers, stable prices and availability to consumers, quality certification warehouse and logistic, and more effective supply chain is the payment and delivery guarantee, error free reporting of the transportation, enhancing of the accessibility to the market. The case studies ITC chapel is there. I know it chapel. So directly can be whatever the quality based on the commodities. So prices how much is there, which market how much prices is there can be see them and them, and the farmers can be directly can be selling the produce. This is a direct market. The farmers and consumers, consumer can see the fruits, vegetable, and other product can be directly can be purchasing of the in shuffle market. This is a ITC e-chapel. The first it should be electronic roll is there. So e-chapel means it should be the farmers. If you farmers is real farmers is there, you should identify your name and address, all the things and how much the quantity is produced is there. So all the things can be online transaction. It should be there, and it should be certificate to the e e-chapel ITC e-chapel. The farmers can sell the produce to ITC elsewhere. The chapel means sagar. The hubs have been developed by the provide the various physical facility to farmers like electronic weighing, supply and quality input, etc. The experimental successful and slowly covering the large number of villages in part of in India. And last one is the present scenarios and problems. What are the present scenarios there and what are the problems facing to the farmers? The first is the scenario, the consideration important and waste of the scope, innovation, potentially value addition from the farmers point of and still the untapped. The present scenario of market cannot be termed as a satisfactory as gap between the from gate price of consumer price very high is there, 50% to 300% depending upon the type of the produce and shelf life is there. These are the present scenario is there, and major problems. What are the problem can be facing to the problem in the farmers? Lack of marketing skill among the farmers due to the illiteracy and lack of information. Lack of development market within the reach of the farmers. Lack of roads and other communication infrastructure, organization, transportation in the remote areas. The present middleman can be at many stages without any value addition. The poor processing of the facilities in the rural levels with result in the glut in the situation during the harvesting season. The shortage of essential and scientific storage facilities at a rural levels, the lack of media support and rural market media coverage in the limited the technology dissemination, shortage of economical and scientific storage facilities in the rural levels, lack of media support in rural market media coverage technology and dissemination. Almost all the market intelligence is there. The present many languages and even more than dialect create problems in reaching the information people produce not only in the link demand intent driven by the other factors. Lack of primary grading facilities not there. Cold storage for the perishable items may get developed and seasonal production demand. These are the information in the major problem facing to the farmers.
Thank you, Dr. Murthy. He is a senior professor of agricultural marketing in Dharwad, US Dharwad. So he has brought us a very lucid picture of how the whole subject of agricultural marketing, right? So as ABM students, we need to know, understand two aspects, markets and marketing, right? He has thoroughly given us the status, the present level of developments that are happening, that are there, then the problems that are happening, right? We need to understand this, right? As a part of my profession, I'm visiting markets regularly. I see a lot of scope and fantastic developments are taking up in the markets, right? For example, you won't believe 1 kg of this drumstick is selling for 350 rupees in the international. Here we sell it at 50 rupees, 60 rupees. Say, what is ABM, business management? So there is a huge scope, right? So where are we going to fit in, and how are we going to exploit this situation to businesses, as well as to help the farmers get better prices and the consumers get the right product in right quality and quantity in right. Okay, so these are our things, and I thank Dr. Murthy for lucidly bringing out the whole situation of agricultural marketing. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.